Dr. Mike, a Russian-American doctor, has amassed over 4.1 billion views on YouTube, but his success isn't just about his looks, charisma, or speaking skills. It's rooted in a key social media principle, and that is going viral is not about what you say, but how you say it. And no, how isn't about tone, cadence, or clickbait. It's about identifying and leveraging your specific creator archetype. That's how Dr. Mike grew to 13 million subscribers, and 4 other doctors achieved similar success. This works in any industry, and by the end of this video, you'll discover your archetype and how to use it to grow your brand, attract customers, and open up doors to the career opportunities that you've dreamed of. Starting with the one that Dr. Mike uses, the popular archetype. Now, if you're into trends or if you watched Wicked and this particular song is on your mind, this one is for you.
Popular, you're gonna be popular.
So let's look at Dr. Mike's most watched videos. What do you see? We can see some of his most popular videos are TV show reactions like Grey's Anatomy and House. Now, this is the reason that he broke through online. Instead of lecturing about medicine, Dr. Mike shows his audience what TV gets wrong and right about healthcare. And this is way more fun to watch. This is powerful because people already know these shows, so Dr. Mike leverages their popularity to draw viewers in. So the lesson is, don't make your content just about what you think is important. Instead, find a topic your audience already knows and loves and connect it to your expertise. But talking about TV shows and TikTok extreme videos isn't the only way to apply this archetype. Let's look at another example of the popular archetype. It's from one of my clients who generated over 100 million views across platforms due to this technique. At first, Dr. Jordan Davis had a small social media presence. He just had 5,000 Instagram followers and 500 on TikTok. But worse, he was struggling with 2 problems most of you might be facing right now. Dr. Davis was creating content without a clear strategy, which is very time-consuming and also very ineffective. The second problem was that Dr. Davis posted multiple times a day, but despite the enormous effort, it didn't yield significant results. Sounds familiar? The solution came when Dr. Davis started doing something that seemed a little silly at first, breaking down Hollywood smiles and what made them perfect or how they were improved. This made his following explode. In less than a year, Dr. Davis grew to 122,000 followers on Instagram and 106,000 on TikTok. And he amassed over 100 million views across his platforms. But more than that, his videos helped him attract clients from all over the world.
I mean, we started Point like how long ago? In April. So it's been a few months, but I would say that since we started Hook Point and we've had some success with some videos, now that we are having consults for this very procedure, which is called Pure Smile, we have people constantly inquiring about it. So what that does for us is as that's more and more predictable, we just have that many leads, that many inquiries into this procedure, we're now at more of an opportunity to expand, right? To have other dentists start doing this, to potentially expand other locations and build that. And it wasn't like that before.
The psychology behind this success is people like what is familiar, and using celebrities in your content appeals to that. Besides, people also enjoy good gossip now and then. So pairing recognizable names like Tom Cruise and Margot Robbie with an expert commentary about their teeth creates a perfect storm of curiosity and credibility. With the wave of cosmetic procedures that Hollywood stars try to hide, this feels like finding out a secret that you're not supposed to know. And people, they just love that. But how do we know that this is the right archetype for you? Well, if you like to stay up to date with celebrity culture or pop culture releases, you'll have a ton of fun creating content around it. Or maybe you have a deep interest in a TV show, sport, or anything else that's relevant to a wide group of people. So to put this into practice, first find something popular to talk about. You can go to Google Trends or X trending topics to find timely subjects to talk about. Now, if you don't know what to exactly look for, remember this. There are 4 clear subjects that you can always tie back to your expertise. Number 1 is celebrities, number 2, brands, number 3, media, and number 4, events. Now, once you find these subjects, you can make a video talking about their relation with the field that you work with. Now, this might seem like a stretch, but celebrities and movie characters are just like real people. They buy the same items we do, they go to the same appointments we go to, and suffer through the same feelings. So if you're an expert at anything a human being might need, there will be a celebrity or TV show that you can talk about. Now, if anyone ever told you that you're a bit dramatic, then the drama kid archetype might be for you. To understand this archetype, let's look at another one of my clients, Dr. Erin Nance, and how she was able to go from 0 to 200,000 followers in just 2 weeks. Dr. Erin Nance is a highly regarded hand surgeon with a thriving private practice. However, she felt like she needed to take the next step in her career and become recognized by a wider audience so that she could showcase her expertise in a reality TV show through her media company, Hands On Media. But she had no followers, no platform, and no idea how to create viral content. At first, getting her first 500 views almost felt impossible. But in just 7 months, Dr. Erin Nance grew to over 600,000 followers, and her videos now have more than 100 million views. How? It all changed when she started doing this. Now pay attention to the next 20 seconds and try and find out what it is.
There are some things in medicine that once you see it, it cannot be unseen. This is a story of the most horrific case I've ever been involved with that just shook me as a human.
Did you get what she was doing? If not, this might become clear when we look at Dr. Kushal. He's a neuro-ophthalmologist, an obscure and specialized field of medicine. So much of the content he wanted to share was too complex or uninteresting for the average viewer. Now, to overcome this, Dr. K used the same strategy as Dr. Erin Nance. As a result, he grew his TikTok following from 10,000 to 45,000 and got over 6.7 million views in a single video. Now, to understand this strategy, pay close attention to the next 9 seconds.
Watch this video to hear one of the saddest, most shocking cases of medical misdiagnosis that I've ever heard in my career.
So what do these two creators have in common? I'll give you a moment to think. Okay, I'll tell you what it is. Both Dr. Erin Nance and Dr. K are masters at using high stakes in drama. But the kicker is they don't just do it and grab attention, but they also craft compelling stories. Watching their videos is like watching a movie full of twists and turns. You stay on the edge of your seat waiting to know whether the patient will make it or not. The bottom line is people love stories with high stakes. The movie industry, one of the most culturally relevant in the world, is built precisely on this premise. So whether you're in healthcare, business, or any other field, sharing moments of tension, challenge, and resolution can help you captivate your audience. But don't worry, you don't need to work with a life or death situation in order to use this archetype. Anything can become a high-stakes situation when you master the art of storytelling. Thankfully, you can apply high-stakes storytelling with just one element, and that's consequence. What I mean is every high-stakes story makes it clear right away what the consequences of either failing or achieving your goal are. These can be winning or losing a lot of money, failing at a business goal, or getting someone to like you. Now just think about the possible outcomes of your situation, both good and bad, and focus your story around that. For example, I often tell people the story of when I tried publishing a book for the first time. At the time, I wasn't as well known, so the only way to get my book published was to take a big risk. So I proposed a deal to the publisher. If I was able to get 1 million followers in 30 days and write a book about the process, would you publish it? This was a high risk for me. It was such a big feat, and if I failed, I'd be stuck working on something that I just didn't love anymore. But if I was successful, I would get all the speaking gigs that I've always wanted and create the impact that I wanted to have in the world. This makes for perfect storytelling because both the risk and the reward of my situation are clear to whoever's listening to that story. So if you have a bunch of business stories, examples of obstacles you've overcome, or you just enjoy the drama, this might be a good archetype for you. Up to this point, most of you will have identified with one of the strategies in this video. But if not, it's due to either of these two things. Number one, the best strategy for you is the one that I'll talk about next, or number two, you need some guidance to figure out which approach works best for you. Now, I've worked with social media long enough to know that understanding the ideas behind it is the easy part. The hard part is knowing how to put what you've learned into practice, but I can help you with that. My team and I have worked with several professionals from financial experts to doctors and helped them get millions and millions of views. Just like Tanner, a leather craftsman who after working with us got over 800,000 followers and over 100 million views in just 6 months. So if you want to scale your social media audience like Tanner, will you book a call with my team by using the link in the description below? Now, if you're a visual learner, then the visual scientist archetype might be the best fit for you. This was the archetype that Dr. Julie Smith, a clinical psychologist, used to get over 4.8 million followers and over 100 million views. Dr. Julie was already an accomplished psychologist, but she wanted more. She wanted to share her life-improving skills with millions of people and make mental health more accessible to the average person. But she faced a problem. How could she make her message stand out in a world where people just really don't care about complex psychological concepts? The answer was visual metaphors. Dr. Julie uses simple everyday objects to explain complex psychological ideas in her videos. This is what I mean. She might use a Chinese finger trap to explain powerful feelings, or a fish tank to explain how to achieve happiness. These visuals not only made her content more engaging, but also helped her become a standout in her field. As a result, she got over 12 million views in a single video, sold 1 million copies of her book, and was interviewed by prominent TV hosts. So here's the key lesson. When words aren't enough, use visuals. Whether you're explaining a medical concept, a legal principle, or a business strategy, showing is often more powerful than telling. Now, coming up with visuals takes practice, but it can be broken down into 2 steps. These steps, they can seem counterintuitive, but they come from working with hundreds of clients and figuring out what's easier and most effective. So first, think of a visual problem. These can be anything from a Jenga tower, a hammer and nail, or a basket full of paper. Then think about what that visual implies and how you can relate it to a topic that you specifically can talk about. To make this clear, let's see how Dr. Julie Smith did that on her 12 million views video. In this video, the visual is a basket of a bunch of crumpled paper. Now, the paper is a metaphor for all the bad things that have happened to you, and the basket is our mental capacity to be able to handle them. Dr. Julie Smith demonstrates in the video that the process of trauma therapy is like getting the crumpled paper and neatly folding it in the bottom of the basket. That way, your trauma occupies less space and you have more mental capacity to deal with all the aspects of your life. That's a creative way to explain a simple concept that keeps viewers watching until the end because they're engaged with the visuals. So if you like expressing yourself in new and creative ways, this archetype might be the right fit for you. But no matter which archetype you choose, putting one of them into practice will help you stand out in a crowded social media market. But once you get a bunch of followers, you'll need to think about ways to monetize your audience. Otherwise, you're going to be wasting a lot of money and time. I recommend people start monetizing on YouTube because it's the best platform to generate passive income. For example, I know of someone who blew up their channel and now makes $11,257 a day. And the best part is, the method that he uses is fairly simple, and anyone, no matter what they do or talk about, can follow this to get similar results. So if you want to find out about how this creator is making $11,297 per day without any special skills, watch this video here.